Okay, I've started recording. So, let me quickly go over what we've discussed. I said, I said I'd be recording. You said yes. I asked if I could build a council room for us to sit around and feel important in, and you said sure. Where would a good place in the base be for a council room to go?
Okay, wait, what base you talking about?
Oh, right. I was thinking of underground hall space. Were you thinking of airship base? Because if you were, we could do a command center, and that would look.
I would pretty say.
Where does your preference lie? Command center or
I'm really fine with anything. Command centers.
Okay, the amount of wool I've gathered has been really underwhelming. There's only like 6-ish stacks.
That's okay, we have a lot of time. I mean, this airship doesn't really need to have like a balloon.
Oh yeah, we could like the in-law fact could be that it's powered by magic or something.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had an engine room and what powered the ship was like the dragon egg.
Oh shit. Alright, time to kill 6 withers because we're gonna need that to make it look cool.
Wait, 6 withers? Why?
6 needed to put like around the egg.
Oh. You know, you're right, that does sound amazing. Except I was thinking of saving the collective wither fight for the at least 100th episode, but take heart, I'm already at episode 54.
Sweet.
Plus, I think the time lapse I'm making is gonna be the 55th episode. Oh, right, you don't know about the time lapse I've made.
Vinny's chopping down the trees.
Do you remember when Kalistria's plateau had trees on it?
Oh god, okay, yeah, I remember.
Well, it spawns more mobs now. If there's one upside to the whole thing. It was really weird. The Kalistrian deforestation, I wanted to say the tree genocide. It actually coincided with the day I think I got a real life haircut. Or it began the day I got a real life haircut. And I don't think the haircut worked out for me really well, cuz I basically had the same haircut since I was a little kid, right? Since I was like 6 years old, I've been getting the same like men's Armani, but cut the sides a bit short. And the barber guy just completely forgot like the slope part. So I look a bit like a mushroom's cap, but it's a lot less exaggerated. It's just that the long parts of my hair on the top of my head fold down a little. They Have you ever had like a milkshake or something poured in a cup, and then it starts to overflow a little because you were a bit overzealous when you were pouring your milkshake out?
Yeah.
And then there's like a bit that goes over the lip of the cup, and then it starts pouring down. I have hair like that right now.
Okay. A very specific description, but okay.
It's still a haircut I like, but it's infinitely better than having hair that was starting to grow like long enough that I would have needed to buy a Konoha headband to keep it out of my eyes. But
that would have been cool though.
it would have. I could have done face cam while wearing my Konoha headband. I think there was like an Etsy or eBay deal or something where they were selling the Konoha headband plus that weird face covering Kakashi wears for I think like $19. It was 19 USD though, so I think more expensive than I than my brain processes. Also, can I come outside? Is there anything?
There's a lot of new things.
Are you on the deck of the ship, Captain?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I did not remember this thing having a covering. That is the... Oh, Jesus, you have changed a lot of the ship's design. Holy shit, this is amazing. I can run down the prow like I'm in Assassin's Creed. This is really insane. You have the same kind of... Okay. Yes, I have a few in my inventory. You have the same kind of prow on your ship that I'd expect from like a ship that's built to go through ice or something, which is...
Oh yes, you don't need floating icicles to...
I don't think our airborne ship... Oh, wow! Landed right on the deck. We'll need to go through that much ice. Unless icebergs are very big in this Minecraft world. Okay, whoa! What is... Can you tell me about your overarching plan for the design? Tell me about your grand design.
Can you put me in spectator?
Yes. In fact, let me game mode. Oh, whoops. Oh, hold on. I got a weird message, but my OBS hasn't crashed, so I don't really care. Okay. Yes. Whoa.
Yeah, it looks a lot better from out here. Definitely.
This thing is way detailed from the outside.
Yeah.
I seriously like the texturing effect you managed to get with the bands of like wood and planks that contrast each other. That's...
building tips. It's great.
I'm a huge Grian fan, but despite my utter inability to do any redstone, I'm a bigger Mumbo fan.
Watching the build tutorials from Karalis. I don't know if he's still on.
Ooh. In my head, Karalis is one of the like 2014 Minecraft YouTubers, like the...
He was the Grian before the Grian.
Yes, he was proto-Grian. Question: is this meant to be a... Okay, it's definitely an engine turbine. Whoa! Whoa! You even built the inside, the thing that hangs slightly off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
I saw it from an aerial view, and I just thought to myself, is that a cannon?
Could be, but like it's not fans inside.
Cannon, delighting you always. I don't know why. Oh.
Skins outside.
Yes.
Planning to use that as a using like a tail kind of.
Ooh. Oh shit. You know that's really aesthetic. It's sort of like how the bottom of the ship sort of looks like some sort of fin. It's and like oh.
You have like clouds on like all that thing the cloud better because you next to clouds really well.
Options. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my clouds on just to I'll turn clouds on to fancy and oh shit, we're actually like right above the clouds.
Yep. I'm gonna say that's totally by design and not accidental. I realized that was cool.
So this is I've got something to point out.
Yep.
There's a mod that's being like continually updated that allows you to make moving vehicles, like moving ships in Minecraft. It was like it used to be called the Archimedes ships mod, and then it got discontinued.
I used to want that mod so bad, but I was just shitty like mod.
like they discontinued the mod and then a new guy picked it up and made a mod that does basically the same thing under the name of like a different philosopher. I just thought this would be absolutely amazing, except for the fact that the limit for movable blocks is something like 1,200.
Yeah, it's way above that.
I think it's about 10 or 15 times above that. This is
Okay, do you see central exhaust pipe? Kind of
the one right beneath the ship.
one right in the middle, like in the hall. So
Central middle of the hall. Yes. Yeah.
this is gonna go up high, and then well down there I was gonna put like a mini engine or something. But now that you put Dragon Egg, that's where it's gonna go.
Oh. Is okay, so canonically, according to the lore that we've built for this series, is so the if we're going based on rarity, right, you can technically have an infinite number of beacons, but there's only one dragon egg. Are there any other things we can that exist in limited supply?
Things that are hard to find could be like a dragon head.
Ooh. Yeah, we could reason that we're siphoning the magic out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a confession. I was planning to go off into a snow biome somewhere and build like a secret Orochimaru laboratory.
Okay.
So the way it would work was there'd be a very specific piece of snow, and you need to throw a piece of paper into a hopper that you would not be able to access through the snow. And it would need to have a very specific name, like access card hyphen northern hideout hyphen like something super specific, and then it would filter through an item sorter, and then it would pop into like I guess like a barrel or something, or it would pop into a chest with a comparator, and then it would open a single block that I could hop in through that would recover itself back up. That was my secret plan, and my plan for the laboratory was that it would be filled with a bunch of things designed to make it look like I was trying to work out how to travel between realms, and not like Minecraft realms. Like in lore, I would have gradually shifted into the role of a mad scientist after losing like my beloved socks. After like having finally lost socks for like forever. And then in my mad attempt to get him back, I figured out how to like warp the reality, or like try and move through time spaces, and that would be the source of my mad laboratory. Hold on, I need to use the bathroom. Okay, so I'm back, and oh wait, do you want to go back into survival?
Yes, please.
Game mode. Oh wait. Game mode. Survival at all players. So what I oh whoops. So my I still haven't gotten the story straight, but my in-law reason was that I lost something that meant a great deal to me at some point in the roleplay, or at some point when the roleplay began.
Socks.
Yes, quite possibly socks. And I decided I would go back and get socks. Or it's sort of like Obito watching Rin die and realizing he wants to pursue the Eye of the Moon plan with Madara. It'd be a bit like that, except I would want my pet horse back because I was lonely. And
I can see very much your base will be filled with horse money.
Horse statues everywhere. It's a statue of me on a horse. It's
Yeah.
a picture. It's my statue is me, except it's a horse head on my head. and then like my plan was that in law I would have been researching ways to break through the Minecraft realms, and I would have looked at like how portals work. I would have looked at all the portals that exist in game, all the methods of transport, all the I would have done a bit of research into the difference in space between the overworld and the Nether.
Oh yeah, why was space in between?
It's
You could probably be a mod maker, like a glow, make a new dimension, saying that you will live the dimension between.
I actually could, you know. I have absolutely zero coding prowess. But if it's something that would help with the roleplay series that I've never actually gotten off the ground, I would totally be into it. So yeah, the plan was to basically pull an Obito, and instead of me complaining that the world we live in is hell, I would just be a sad guy who wants his favorite horse back. And I'd have
Life without your horse is hell.
yes, living life in a world without socks is hell. Like having to walk everywhere is just disgusting. There's no way I can continue traveling like that.
I can already imagine the climax of your story, like the final fight start, like someone saying, "Why don't you just get another horse?" And then you just give them so much the idea.
I throw a bitch fit. I throw a bitch fit and fire like all the main cannons in whichever secret laboratory I have on like a populace of people. But yeah, I would have my plan was to do some like experimental realm research. But now that I see this ship, right, and think about a captain's room, this is a perfect place to squirrel away a secret laboratory.
Oh yeah.
I think
That was the interior size of the ship, so you could probably like hide secret hallways and rooms to like one of the floors.
You know, Alfie, the more time I spend around you, the more time I realize that I might be a little bit retarded. Do you know what my initial plan was?
What?
It was to build a Starbucks on your ship. Don't ask me why Starbucks. I've been to Starbucks like 3 times in my life. One of them was the earliest memory I have of meeting my dad. The second I think I walked in there to get Starbucks one day, and I remember the specific Starbucks where I have my first memory of meeting my dad was the Kallang Mall Starbucks, which is still there. This was way long ago. I was like 6 years old.
Okay, that's really cool.
The second I just felt like Starbucks. I don't know why. And the third time I also just felt like Starbucks, but this time I got a green tea coffee that tasted like shit. It was not worth like $6.50.
Right.
If I'm paying $6 for a coffee, it better be a coffee I'm willing to kill someone for. Like,
it better be a coffee that the children in Africa are like suffering for.
yeah, it better have been coffee made out of like human love. Like whatever else could go into a coffee to make it good. Anyways, don't ask me why Starbucks. It could have been like a Wendy's or a McDonald's or something. Just something completely jarring that doesn't fit in with the law. And then in the basement, when you rotate a specific cup, it drops you into a secret laboratory where I have a bunch of madman's handwriting scrawled. For example, I have a bunch of pieces of paper I keep around my room, and whenever I have weird dreams, I will write down the things I see in the dreams, and then the next time I look at the piece of paper, it's going to be like incomprehensible madman ramblings, because sleepy me works in a different way. He's a different guy. So I have a piece of paper here that says, oh wait, let me quickly check the time the episode's been running. I'll quickly stop the episode here.